Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Cassie. I'm a personal trainer and owner at Thrive Fitness. And today I'm bringing you a lower body strength training workout. All you're going to need is 1 or 2 dumbbells and a little bit of space to move around. Our first exercise is going to be a shifting side lunge. You may or may not have done kind of this form of side lunges before, but what's great about it is it really keeps your glutes and lower body engaged the entire time versus doing a side lunge, stepping together and getting that little rest in between. So I'll definitely show you what I mean. You're gonna get a weight. Your legs are gonna be wide apart so you can get into a side lunge each way. You'll have one weight in one hand. We're gonna go into that side lunge. You'll switch the weight to the other hand while staying nice and low and shifting right to the other side. So you're shifting side to side, switching that weight as you go. This way we're keeping our glutes engaged the entire time. Those inner thighs are working as well. The second exercise in this lower body workout is going to be a squat with a pause at the bottom. We're adding a little pause to just build a little bit of endurance into those quad muscles as you work through that squat. So what we're going to do is you'll hold a weight at your chest and you'll go down into your squat. You're gonna hold and pause for just maybe 2-3 seconds, then push back up. That little bit of pause is gonna help you build some endurance, but it's also going to avoid you using too much momentum to get in and out of the squat. So it's really gonna force you to get down there, hold it, and then really engage those muscles to push back up versus kind of bouncing up and down quickly through a squat and using more momentum than strength. Next exercise we're going to incorporate into this lower body workout is a single leg hinge or a single leg deadlift, maybe is the way that you're more familiar with it. But we're gonna start working into a single leg to really challenge our stability as we continue through this workout. What you're going to do is you're gonna grab just one weight and you're gonna keep that weight on the same side as the leg that'll stay on the floor. You're gonna try to get some good footing on the floor and keep just a soft bend in your knee. That will help keep you balanced throughout this exercise. You're gonna start with your other leg behind you, toe is touching, and then you're going to hinge forward from your hip and focus on taking this back leg and reaching it nice and long. So we're not gonna think about lifting it high toward the ceiling. We're focused on stretching that leg nice and long as we lower that weight real close toward the front of our leg and come back up with control. Coming back up with control is probably the most important part of this exercise. That's where you're gonna build the most stability and the most strength. The single leg hinge is a really difficult exercise, and if you're finding you're having difficulty getting through it without constantly falling out of it, you could always drop the weight and just try body weight, or you could modify by keeping your back leg touching. So whether I have a weight or not, instead of lifting that back leg, I can work on just getting through the hinge motion through my hip, keeping my toe on the ground. And then once you feel like you've kind of built up your balance, maybe you've done this workout a couple of times, maybe you can start working on lifting that leg just a little bit. So there are ways you can modify this exercise to make it doable for any level that you're at. The last exercise for this lower body workout is going to be on the floor. We are going to get into a hands and knees position and be working on some weighted kickbacks. These kickbacks are going to help you focus on stabilizing your lower back while engaging your glutes. What you'll do is take a really light weight. So if you haven't done these before, maybe a couple of pounds. I have 5 pounds here. And that weight is gonna get tucked in behind your knee. So this is where your hamstrings engage. I'm kind of squeezing that weight gently, tucked in behind my knee. If you find that to be uncomfortable, you can put a little towel or something around it. The stability comes in, we're gonna be kicking this foot up toward the ceiling, almost like you want to put your foot flat against the ceiling, and then you're coming right back down. So the idea here is to get that foot up toward the ceiling. Try not to twist or turn anywhere at your hips, and see if when you can bring it down, you can just let it hover off of the ground before going back up. So what you want to focus on mostly when you're doing this exercise is how stable your back and your hips feel versus how far your leg is actually moving. So your leg does not have to lift super high for you to engage and get some good stability training out of this. In this lower body workout, we really covered a lot of strength training for our glutes, our hamstrings, we got some quads in there, and we got a ton of stability training. So what I want you to do is go from exercise 1 all the way through to exercise 4, so our side lunges, our squats, our single leg hinges, and then into those kickbacks. You've got 10 repetitions of each. If it's a single leg exercise, it's 10 on each side. You can take a little rest, repeat this 4 times through, and you'll have a great lower body workout set up for you. Thank you so much again for watching. You have plenty of other videos that I have out, lots of lower body exercises that you can look through and learn, and I really hope that this workout helped you today.